Ange. Where is she? Where's she be? You know where I'm going? We are going for a free ride. Who doesn't want a free? I want a free ride. We all want. I want a free ride. I want a free ride. Let's go take a boat ride for free. I got a big one. You guys ready? Big boat. I don't think we need a bigger boat. We got a big ass boat already. So let's go take the free ride on the Staten Island Ferry, the infamous Staten Island Ferry, guys. If you guys were just with me on the other thing. Hey, Gallagher. We are here today, Lower Manhattan. I walked over, I hit up the bathroom. No toilet paper, FYI. And I did have napkins though, but FYI. Good thing to always carry. Joe does always carry napkins or a paper towel or something along those lines. But hello and welcome in. I see M. Zabrano, Gallagher. How is it all going? Ronnie, how are you? Hey, J. Rowe. Y'all are popping in. Y'all are popping in today. Let's get it on. Let's go see what we're doing. We are going to flip it around. Look at this. I love it. This sign says, enter into Battery Park. This is Battery Park down here, by the way. And it says, beware of ticket scammers. Because ticket scammers were actually trying to say, oh no, you can't come into the park. They were doing it. Hey, Mac Lover, you're popping in. Good to see you. They were trying to tell everybody, don't go in the park. You got to come this way. And then they would try to route you someplace to go buy a ticket. And these people would believe them. I'd be like, what are you doing? Ignore these mofos. You know. But way over there, at the end of the path, is the entry to the Staten Island Ferry. And we'll show you how it's done here. This is one of the things that Joe and I will do just for shiz and giggles. Because it's one of the best ways to get out on the water. You don't need a ticket. If you got some time to hang out in New York, and I know you can go take the statue. There's only one actual ferry that goes to the to the Liberty Island, FYI. There is only one. But the Staten Island Ferry is free and it goes to Staten Island. It goes right by it. So that's where we're headed, right there. Okay? Now, if you guys are, say you're staying in Midtown and you want to get down here pretty quick, all you got to do is hop on the one train. One train basically runs along, I'd say 7th Ave. It's actually the 7th Ave. It's like it runs all the way the length, pretty much of Manhattan on the west side. It exits right here at South Ferry. And then it's just a short, teeny little walk to that glassy building. You'll walk by the top of Battery Park. They've been doing tons of renovation in Battery Park. I swear to God, renovations are happening all over the damn city. I don't know if they were trying to get it done before the 250th anniversary or what. It kind of vibes that way because so much has been happening to such major, like, historical places here that it's kind of like, what is going on? Now, some of you may recognize this area because Joe and I have come down this way whenever we take a cruise ship out of Brooklyn. And the reason why is because it is honestly one of the, she got those toros. It's honestly one of the easiest way to get to the Brooklyn cruise terminal. Come down here, There's a ferry that will take you over to Brooklyn. Costs just as much as a subway, but much cheaper than an Uber. And it almost drops you off at the dam's doorstep to the cruise terminal in Brooklyn. But welcome in, welcome in. We're headed into the ferry site. Oh, we got the Showtime guys out here again. Oh my God. Not the Showtime. Hello, hello, welcome in. Josh here. Good to see you, Josh. That's lies. Ferry boat, statue. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. Stop the lies. There you guys go. Oh, she bought pizza? It's showtime. Let's go do some showtime. It's okay, I can see you, Josh. Let's go in, let's go in. Moves like Jagger, baby. To move. Oh. And then you walk into the Staten Island Ferry terminal. We're gonna actually be heading over. Let's see how much time we got. Do we have to run for it? Or is it in a few minutes? It runs about every 20 minutes or so, depending. This is during the week, so they have more ferries that go during midweek than they do on the weekend. They have weekend schedules, and there's holiday schedules. Let's see. Attention passengers. Oh, according to the rules and regulations of the United States Coast Guard, do not pet that dog. He is here for a purpose. He is not here for you to pet. The dog is here to sniff it out. He's a sniffer dog. But this is the terminal. There are bathrooms, FYI, right over here to the left. Now, even though some of the scammers would love to tell you you need a damn ticket to get on the ferry, you do not need a ticket. The Staten Island Ferry is the best free thing to do in New York City beyond just walking the streets. But this is something you can do if it's a hot day. Come in. The terminal is 1,000% air conditioned, nice and cold. It's chilly. There's snack bars. You can actually get a juice box. And if you guys know what I mean by a juice box, yes, I do mean like a White Claw or anything along those lines. They do have a bar. So let's go look. I want to go find out when is the next one. What's the time check, by the way, guys? If you could be so kind as to let me know. Excuse me. Let me know the time check. Okay. So there it is. Now we are coming from Manhattan, the Whitehall terminal. We're going to be going to Staten Island, which is the St. George terminal. So let me know, what is the time? It is 1:12. So we got about 15 minutes until the next ferry arrives. Oh, actually departs. So got about 15 minutes to hang out with you guys. We can do a little walk. There are multiple ships, ferries. And these people, I can guarantee you, are all tourists. Why do I know that? Because they're standing. They're going to be standing for 15 minutes at the door with bated breath, waiting for the ferry to arrive. Well, what they should be doing is using the facilities, grabbing something to drink, because they are supposed to be having the drinks and stuff, like a Dunkin' is aboard the ferry, but sometimes it's not working. Sometimes they're not operating. Hello, Tanya. Welcome in. Jolie, thank you for the time check there. I know, he is a really cute dog, but he is working for the police. But welcome in, folks. We are going to be taking a little boat ride today. I don't know, do you call a ferry a boat or a ship? They're pretty damn big. I do still have some water. So just so you know, these are the things they have here. Ooh, they have the Ritas. See, the Ritas, the problem with the Ritas, they don't have any of the, what do you call it on them? I guarantee you they're too much for me. Guaranteed. They got Coors. They got, I don't know, whatever this is. Langanitas. Foster's. Oh, this is Fafo. Fafo likes those. Twisted Heights tea. Holy shit, these are humongo. Those are huge. Modelo. Modelo? A Micheladas, and I can't have that. Oh my. And then they have the freezies. Ooh, look at that. They got lemonade, peach, blueberry, blue raspberry, pina colada, cherry, nothing sugar-free. We're gonna cry. Let's go see what everybody else has. Trenton, how are you? You still hanging out with me? You're not sick of me? You're not sick of me yet? Are they gonna get a coffee and a cappuccino? I think we're gonna take a very chill ride across. Okay, look at the price of the hot dogs. 2 hot dogs and a small drink, $10 here. This is this one little bodega. We got Auntie Anne's. Auntie Anne's. We got the Snack Shack. The Snack Shack be cooking it up over here. Somebody's playing their musical instrument. Let's see what they got. By the way, mods, please let me know if my stream is still good or if it goes out. Okay, let's see what they got. Oh, they do have electrolyte drinks. Do they have Gatorade Zero? Those all have the sugar in them. Can't have those. But good to know. Oops, excuse me. Hi. No, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss the ferry. Everybody's standing at the door, waiting to bust down. They're like, let me in. There's no boat yet, guys. Calm down. But yeah, you will find a ton of people out front that sometimes tries to sell you tickets. Don't do it. This guy is busking. Well, he is actually playing. At least they give him that with the background music. What's he telling her? You can't tip me? Tip me more? That was a long conversation. Was he only doing a couple of strokes? I don't understand. Oh, 1:18. We got 12 minutes, folks. That was only a 5-minute walk around. All right, we're going to sit down. We're going to go find a spot. Marion Pidvarney. Okay. She's requesting him play a Dolly Parton song. Maybe. I know, they do. They all rush the door. They got lots of time before the ferry gets here, and they're all standing at attention. It's kind of funny. But there's plenty of space to just sit and hang out. Especially the farther from the door you are. Hello, straight out of Queens. Good to see you. We're just taking a little walk around the ferry terminal while we wait for the ferry to arrive. We got like 12 minutes, folks. We're gonna take a seat right over here. So we're right not on top of people. Okay, now you guys can see me. Yeah, you call the Foster's ones oil cans. So does Fafo, because they're like the size of an oil can. Is that why? Must be. Must be. I've never had it. I'm not a big fan of beer. Like if I did drink beer, like the beer I would have would be like Delirium, sometimes a Stella, or a Corona with lime, things like that. And every once in a while I'd have a Guinness, but I haven't had that in forever. So, but I was never a massive, big, like, oh, I have to go buy my beer for the weekend kind of gal. Never was, never was. But hopefully, I mean, the weather out here is absolutely phenomenal for a little ride in a boat. Remember when you could drive the car in the ferry? I know that was lower, but everybody rides their bikes now. I am responding to you earlier this stream. It's okay, no worries. I knew what you were talking about. It happens to me all the time too whenever I'm watching stuff. I'll be like, what? Oh, and then I realize where it is in the stream. I don't know why it does that. Makes us all a little kooky. So the question is, why wasn't he playing the other song? Did he not know it? How long is the ferry ride? Ferry ride's about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes. All depends if we get caught by traffic. Now, I'm sure some of you are like, traffic? Yes, you can actually have traffic out there in the harbor. So sometimes there's other ferries that are going, not the Staten Island Ferry, but the NYC Ferry. And sometimes there's fireboats, and sometimes there's a barge, and there's a lot of traffic that happens in the harbor. But we go right by the Statue of Liberty. Takes about 20 minutes. I love your shirt, and it is good. I know, I wore the Granny Square shirt today. I don't know why. I pulled it out. Everything is clean in the house, so we're on a new rotation. Hi, Octavia. Good to see you. We'll see how that halal is sitting. I think so far it's pretty good. It's decent. I don't feel like there's any issues happening, but then we'll find out probably after this stream on my way home. But it should be fine. But I figured I probably should eat before I go on the ferry, because it'll be a while before I get home. So we'll figure that into it. Sometimes you got to be prepared. But I didn't get any coffee, so that's still not working for me. Maybe we get a coffee on the ferry. What if they're working? But they're always busy. And I don't think I like this coffee here. This isn't like good bodega coffee. And the granny squares are pretty. This is my extra channel. I have 2 channels. I started this channel quite a while ago, at least over a year ago, straight out of Queens, because we do travel to other areas. We go on cruise ships, we go out of state, we go down to Jersey Shore and stuff. And so I had this channel created for those purposes. So this channel is more location oriented, not so much walking around kind of oriented, give or take. But yeah. Because it was just weird when everything else on my channel is New York. And this one's going to be a mixture of like locations in New York and then other places too, because we do a lot of travel sometimes. Now this summer we have not, but this channel was actually taken down for most of the summer since May. Just recently got it back because we had that whole debacle with my main channel at the end of May. You remember? Remember? Yeah, it is honestly for specific sites around New York City and beyond and everywhere else. And I found it was very hard for people to find the content for specific places on my main channel because we do live streams that are just, I do live streams every single day. So this one's gonna be more specific. You were on vacation in NYC when it happened. I know, Darlene, it was crazy. It gets to you after a while, yeah. Oh no, I totally understand that. Okay, ferry has arrived. How can I tell? Because we got people exiting the ferry. Let's go look. Are you guys all ready? Got your sunblock on? Got your sunglasses? Got your Michelada in hand? Treating, I know who would like that bag. I know, they are, they're playing it. It's like, I don't understand. All Joe thinks about is Shrek. House, don't say that. There's a lot of people on that one. You guys can see them coming out right here. I know, we all think alike, right? Thank goodness. And the doors are open, folks. It's the running of the bulls. Or the running of the passengers. And we are going on the Dorothy Day. Captain's up there in the window. You can see him. Just lady with the strollers tried to cut me off. I, for real, can't handle it. We're actually going to go take the stairs, folks. I just take them a little bit slower than others. The reason why is because my knee, which is so much better, but we don't want to chance it. Oh God, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Everybody's running. What a gorgeous day on the Dorothy Day. Right? Let's get over here. Because the biggest thing we want to see, these people are acting like they're lost. Honk. Here we go, guys. Here we go. There's Manhattan. By the way, I see we got over 70 people here. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Oh, Stampede! Yes, Fafo, how are you doing? And if you guys look way over here, yep, that's her. That's her, folks. Racing like it's the fall of Saigon, I know. All right, we gotta wait till we're moving. We're not moving yet. Go back, take some water. Come over here. Like seriously, she had the buggy underneath my foot. She had the wheel. She was trying to cut in front of me, and it was like I stepped on the wheel. Thank God I didn't go down. I could have gone down like a ton of bricks. But my balance has become so much better.
So you can see the views.
You guys ready? Are you ready?
May I have your attention, please? Welcome aboard the Staten Island Ferry.
I know, Roses.
Please take a moment and pay attention to the following safety announcements. During
Oh,
docking,
we're moving.
stay off the stairs, ramps, and landings until the ferry has come to a complete stop at the terminal. Failure to do so could result in serious injury.
Here
In
we
case of an
go.
emergency, listen for announcements and instructions.
There's
from
the
crew.
horn.
Please familiarize
That
yourself
is
with the location of life jackets
my
on this
absolute
ferry.
favorite
They are
sound
located in marked
on a
lockers
ship.
and bins along the cabin walls.
Because when you hear that on a cruise ship,
Which are posted in
you're
red
like,
frames
yes.
throughout the ferry. For assistance, see uniformed crew members located on each deck. Thank you for riding the Staten Island Ferry.
No, that's like a male Siri or Alexa. Oh, look, we got the Circle Line coming into view. Got pier runners? Well, they just have to wait 30 minutes for the next one then, Joe. The ferry runs about every half hour. It boards about 5 minutes before it leaves. It's like everybody has to get off the ferry and then everybody gets back on the ferry. You do have to exit. You cannot just ride it all day. You actually do at the very ferry ride. Have to do the sprint in and around. Let's take one good look at Manhattan as we leave. Now, there's two stations. This is the ferry terminal that goes to Governor's Island. This is the one for Staten Island. You can see One World Trade right here. I know, it doesn't look quite right to you. The ferry is pretty quick. Everybody wave goodbye. It is a perfect day for the ferry ride. We have nice breezes, relatively clear skies, not too much haze. Right over here is where they would take the Liberty cruise. They'd get on there to go over to see the Statue of Liberty and then continue on to Ellis Island. Now all of this, right over here, guys, right over there, that's called New Jersey. So everybody can give a wave and say, hello, New Jersey. Yep, that's Jersey. That is Jersey. If you compare to New York to Jersey, major difference. Listen, Jersey's not all bad. It is the Garden State. It does have Atlantic City. It does have the boardwalks and such. Joe and I actually, what exit? That's Fafo's main thing. What exit? We salute you, major difference. I know, right? But like I was saying, guys, now let me take you guys on a quick thing here. See, they're even doing renovations or restorations on Ellis Island. Oh, I know. The channel host has to, oh God. Now we're gonna look and we're gonna scroll all the way to the left. And then we're gonna see her. Oh, there she is. There's our lady. There's our beautiful lady, always ready and waiting with her torch. Trying to hold it as steady as I can, guys. You're going to feel the vibrations probably of the ship. I know. I think Ellis Island stuff is haunted as well. Truly. But I'm telling you, this is one of the best ways to go see the statue. If you don't want to pay for the ride out there, climb through it, all of that. Joe and I still have yet to do it. We've been here 12 years. For it though, because I am not fighting the crowd. Right, Rob Law? You did the circle line that goes around it at the twilight? That must have been nice. Look at that copter coming in low. That's a Coast Guard copter, I swear to God. It's the police. NYPD. Came in low, right, guys? We totally did. See how fast it goes? And we're leaving Lady Liberty. Now the crazy thing is you can, here it comes. Here it comes. Look at it.
I don't get hit. And then I got ripped in the back.
Man, that's a scene, right? Wow. Seeing that copter come in so low. You sailed out of the cruise ship port right over there. Yes. Over in Brooklyn, you do sail out of the cruise port. We've done it a number of times. It's actually very super easy. You saw this movie, I know, right? But if you guys look over here, you guys can see the port where all of the container ships and stuff come in. Cape Elizabeth, Port Elizabeth, is huge for that. Huge. I can't even explain. I want to go there and just see if I can watch shit. Like from afar. Because you can honestly, if I zoom in, I know I never get tired of looking at them either, Phyllis. But look at those containers. Look how tall those are. It's crazy. Here, let's walk up to the front. See? This is not even packed at all. I will tell you that. This is not packed at all. See how nice it is in here? Yeah, you can sit inside. Oh, the boat is rocking a little bit. I will tell you that. More than on a cruise ship. For real. Tucking in my cord. Let's see if I can get down the stairs because people love to sit on the stairs. I don't understand it, but like sitting on the stairs, yeah. Now it's going to get windy, folks, so hang on to your ball caps and everything. We're going to bow. Actually, it's probably the stern. how you get there from Brooklyn. Have you ever considered doing a live stream from a helicopter ride? One, I don't know if that would actually work very well. You can always do videos and stuff, but a live stream would be a little bit harder, I think, because signals. Also, too, I don't know if I want to go on a helicopter ride. I've been offered to do helicopter rides before when I was doing a lot of photography. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. Because, I don't know. Like, you hear about tragedies. I just don't want to be a number. Would it be cool? Yes. You've done it, and it's great. Well, you never know. We got to get those 1 million subscribers first, right? And right in front of us, guys, that is Staten Island. Joe would be more scared than me.
Crew, stand by for docking. Portsmouth, St. George.
Okay, crew. Okay, crew, stand by for docking. At St. George. He is cruising today fast. All the way up top too. We're on the middle. It does have some good stunts. I've heard of Nona's. We have not gone to Nona's, but we've gone to a number of restaurants that are in the area and are very, very good. Now, as I just ate lunch out of a street cart, we'll not be eating because we want to make sure we let all of that settle. And I'm not hungry right now. But yeah, Staten Island actually does have some great restaurants. Now, it is more of a drivable borough. They do have a bus system. It doesn't really connect to anything else. Like there is like a little bit of one. Most people will take the ferry in, they'll take a bridge and they'll drive in, things along those lines. But there is no subway that goes from Manhattan to Staten Island. You got to take the ferry. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff in Rose's, seriously. You guys are probably going to be sick of us, right? I know, I've heard amazing things about the Nona's restaurant. I was following it for a while, but you know how that happens? Like you follow something on Instagram or whatever, and then it kind of falls off your feed, even though you've subscribed or followed them. I am working on getting those two socials of mine built out a little bit more. We'll get there. Yes, I go on a cruise on September 14th through the 20th. We'll be sailing out of Manhattan to Bermuda. And we have a couple of overnights in Bermuda, which is actually super duper nice because we get to hang out and cause some chaos. Now watch, I say that, and we'll be in bed by 9 p.m. every day. Because, you know, I do love Bermuda. I think it's one of the friendliest places to visit on a cruise.
Wish to return to Manhattan, you must go on the terminal away from next Staten Ferry. All passengers must leave this boat and go into the terminal. Thank you for flying Staten Island Ferry. All ashore.
We're taking the Carnival Venezia. And a couple of our fine friends here are coming along with. We're all going. So we'll be having a fabulous time.
That was good.
Now, see this little yellow spot?
That was good.
That's what he's got to line up over there. You'll see it.
Well, imagine if I did that.
Hey, network.
You're like, what's Sharon? I'm pretty tired. What's that? Yep.
Dang. That was a jolt, folks. That was a jolt. He was almost spot on, but a little heavy. Now we're going to have the crane dude. It's going to lower the gangplank for us so that we can all exit. And we have arrived in Staten Island. I know, the ramps fascinate me too. There's an operator that sits up here. That's his job all day long. And you see people exiting. They always get to leave first because there's no ramp. They just got to walk off.
All right, everybody. Please watch your step as you exit the vessel. Guys, watch your step, please.
And now, you guys, welcome to Staten Island. Now, what you can do is you can do the run, which actually is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the run. You always try to get one of the first people off the ship so that you can run around. Now, there is an outlet mall here. There are restaurants. But as of today, our focus is strictly on the Staten Island Ferry. Everybody must exit the ferry. Now, if you just want to take the ferry ride and ride it back, then all you do is do the sprint. And then sometimes you got to get around all the other people that are going home, going to work, whatever it may be. We were in a pretty close berth to where the ferry is boarding. Because you can see they're still exiting. This looks similar to the one in Manhattan, but much, much smaller. Not as many shops, etc., but very, very similar. And they're waiting for everybody to finish exiting. Everybody out of breath? Did you make it? Are you all here? Are we all holding hands? Almost everybody is off. Oh, let's see. Some people are pokey. They like to be pokey. You had 30 people following you, Madison? Oh my God. I'd be like, keep up, man. We ain't got time to waste. Your hands are getting sweaty. Well, grab your shit and let's get a move on. I feel like this terminal has seen better days. It's like dirty. They have to do one last sweep of the boat, and then they let people on. Because they don't want any stragglers kind of hanging out and then cutting through. Here we go. Like, why are you running? It's like there's plenty of room. It's so funny to me. And boy, now we're watching it from the viewpoint of heading. And why is that? Because that's the side that the Statue of Liberty will be on. We are actually going to go on the opposite. Again, I'm taking the stairs so I don't lose you guys. I have a really good left thigh muscle. We're gonna go on this side, guys, because it's gonna be relatively empty, because everybody's gonna be on the opposite side of the boat, because that's where the Statue of Liberty will be. We're gonna take a little seat right here on the end. Oh. There we go. We'll also be on the shady side. I would sprint faster to see if anyone would follow me. Oh my God. I don't understand it. It's like there's plenty of space on this ship. So there's lots of space on the ferry. I mean, especially on this side. You know, lots of space. That's one of the other ships. Can you imagine if you had a big ferry? You guess water freaks people out? I don't know if it's that, or I don't know. They act like they're never getting on. Like they're gonna miss it. I'm like, dude, you're not gonna miss it. But this is nice for Joe and I to do, especially when we have a cruise coming up, because it gets us in the mood. I know they act like they're stranded for life. Like, it's not like if you miss the cruise ship, you kind of are stranded and got to figure your way home. But if you miss the ferry, there's another one 30 minutes later. Like, all night. There's another one 30 minutes later. Except for if it's a weekend or like, you know, a holiday. They run all the dang time. Guy's on the phone. I can't. I know, Labor Day is coming up. I can't believe that. It kind of freaks me out a little. Like, we've already gotten through summer. But that's cool because that means I'm that much closer to my vacation. To our vacation. We all get to take one together. You didn't even pay attention? He's like insanely annoying. You know, there's always going to be a little sass. I drank all my water. They do. They think they got to get the best spot. I think that's what it is. I really do. I think they're running because they think they got to get this certain spot. And the thing is, you're probably not going to be sitting down if you really want to get a picture of the Statue of Liberty or any of that. You want to be at the rail. And the rail, you can hold the camera above people's heads. You can pretty much squeeze in on the rail everywhere. Networks buddy can't wait for the parade. Another helicopter just went by. Didn't look like a police copter though. What parade and buddy? I don't know. I am not going to be doing the Memorial Day parade probably. Is there one? There is one. But I usually don't do that one. Look at it. It's so empty on this side. If I was to walk to the other side, you guys, it would be crazy. And we're moving, guys. Waiting for the horn. Let's wait for the horn. Let's hear it. There it is. There it is. That was a good one too, right? The favorite sound on a ship. Love it. Everybody wave goodbye to Staten Island. I know that horn rocks, right? Oh, wow. We got a container ship like moving out underneath the Verrazano. Look at that. This is the way that the Venezia leaves and comes back into the harbor. So if you guys ever take a ship, a cruise ship, out of Manhattan, you go under the Verrazano Bridge. And it is the most wildest thing to see. That is the main reason why I need to get up on that. Whenever I'm leaving out of here, coming into port, I have to look at that because it's amazing. Now over here, we got the little tug pushing a barge across. It is a working harbor, guys. Genesis Vigilant is the name of that tug. You are so welcome. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying. We got the NYC Ferry way out there. Oh yeah, Jolie, those container ships are massive. I watch all of those shows where they're like, I shouldn't be alive, and they were stranded at sea somehow because, I don't know, they went snorkeling or they went scuba diving and they forgot to get back to their like tour boat on time, and then a container boat comes and gets them. I'm like, how'd the container boat not run your ass over? This is the most gorgeous day. I can't even describe how absolutely lovely it is. I hope it's coming across in the video, but it's absolutely beautiful. How fast we've gone. We were just way back there. Oh, I know, when cruise ships navigate around storms or through them, it is pretty wild. I've been on a number of cruise ships. If they can, they almost always will avoid a storm, but sometimes they have to sail through it and you get caught in a squall. Last time we were on the Venezia, we did have a little bit of rough waters at one point, and Joe sat on the back of the bow at the stern. I'm sorry, he stayed at the stern of the ship, and he was just cuddled up because they brought blankets and towels and things to cuddle up in because we were in this special section with all of our friends, and he was just enjoying the view. It was fabulous. I see we got a number of people in the chat. If you guys have not subscribed, please make sure you do. It really does help out my channel, helps it to grow, helps it to keep getting spread out further and further, which is what we want. The Statue of Liberty, Mike, is on the other side. We saw that as we were going to Staten Island. Now we're on the return trip, and I like to do the other side so everybody can see what's on this side. Look at, they're moving another container. See, Manhattan, Brooklyn. Manhattan, Brooklyn. I don't think you get seasick. The best thing to be when you're seasick is to get out of your cabin or in an interior. You have to have a view of the horizon. It really does help. Yeah, everything does look glorious from a ship, right? There's a guy at the very front on a lounging chair. Like, I can't. Look at him. He's just hanging out. down to the front again. This is one of the best views you guys can get of Lower Manhattan. You can see Jersey, Manhattan, Brooklyn. And then way the hell up there is Queens. I'm sure they do roses. It is like a Godzilla view, right? I do not know maritime law, but they do. It is beautiful, Mike. I will tell you that every time my calf muscles feel it because I'm constantly you're balancing. We have a couple of sailing ships out here. Somebody's getting ready to cross our path. That little ship, you guys see that little boat up there? You see it? Look at this idiot. This ship right here. He is, seriously. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Love it. Regardless, I'm going to tell you right now, regardless of whatever you're at health-wise now, cruising is one of the easiest things to do. What is this person doing? I swear to God, he's like intent in being in the way. I swear to God, this guy, that person is an idiot. Seriously. Like, why would you cross in front of a ferry? By the way, guys, if you guys want, get your screenshots. Get your screenshot. Makes for a beautiful picture on your screensavers. No, absolutely, Josh. When you're on water, it does calm you. That's why Joe and I have always realized that living near big water makes a huge difference. It does, Joe. Oh, and by the way, there's your lady. Mike, you were asking you about her earlier. It's like perfect light to take that in. Right? It did. It looked so beautiful with the sailboat going by. I've done MSC a number of times on the Meraviglia out of Brooklyn. It is a good ship, but there is differences that Joe and I have realized between MSC, Virgin, and Carnival. MSC does not seem to have the variety of seating just for hanging out, whereas Virgin and Carnival do. That's the main difference. MSC seems to want to keep you moving. Like their seating is pretty much lounge chairs or tables and chairs that are used for like dinner and lunch. So there's nothing that's like in between. Now don't get me wrong, I love MSC. I thought MSC was a great price for the price and everything else. Fabulous. We no longer have a ship coming out of MSC from New York or New Jersey. They have moved all of their stuff down south. But we do have like Royal Caribbean, we have Norwegian, we have Princess, we have Cunard, we have Virgin, all of those lines, Carnival, all sail out of here. Yes, whatever cruise you do take, please, washy washy. We will not be able to see the statue anymore. We've passed her. I know some people don't leave the ship. Joe and I do like to leave the ship, but we love to explore on our own. So we'll take like whatever public transit is available wherever we are. And if that's like a bus, a tram, whatever, we will take that, or we use our feet. And then we also take ferries. When we go to Bermuda, you take ferries a lot to the different parts of Bermuda because it's much quicker than actually taking the roads. But there is a bus that goes all the way around. You are leaving the ship. I'm getting you off the ship, girl. You are leaving the ship. Absolutely, we taste the food. We love to taste the local stuff. Joe and I will always get off the ship and go somewhere local. Unless it's sketchy. You would want to do excursions are fun, but I would definitely do a lot of research because you can pay for the excursions through the cruise lines. When you do that, it is going to cost you more, but one of the things is, if you book it through the cruise line, you are guaranteed to get back to the ship. If you don't, you're on your own if you miss the ship. Get ready, we're coming in. Trina, you're not going to be a pier running there. We're for a number of days. Is it going to take you 2 days to get back to the ship? You're cracking me up, honey. You got 2 nights there, hon. So you could definitely make it back to the ship. Yes, that is the Brooklyn Bridge on the right, Mike. You can see over here. You got the Brooklyn, you got the Manhattan, you got the Williamsburg, and then beyond that you have the Queensboro. We are a city with lots of bridges, lots of famous bridges.
You don't know what bridge is? That's the Brooklyn Bridge. That's the Brooklyn, and the one behind it is the Manhattan Bridge. They both cross from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, this one here. This is the Brooklyn Bridge. You can walk over. The Manhattan Bridge you cannot. There's a train that goes over the Manhattan Bridge.
I know they do live on the ships. I don't know if I could do that though. Hello, Maz. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome into the channel. Guys, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure those notifications are on. We'll be taking you guys all around to different locations in New York and beyond. We're heading out on a cruise on September 14th. We're taking you guys all with us. You never know where Yo Ange could be. Oh, he's already braking. That's what I call it, braking, even though I know it's not braking. I think it's a very interesting lifestyle. Fafo would have to get rid of stuff. I think it would be wonderful to take like a 2-month cruise. You know, maybe take one through the Panama Canal, take one across and then take it back, as in go to Europe, travel in Europe, then take the cruise ship back. I don't want to have to take a plane. Oh, well, I am too. I've seen people on cruise ships, seriously, that are like 400 or 500 pounds. I'm not even joking. But I understand, Josh. You do what's necessary, what feels good for you. We're coming in. I know, beautiful sky, right? I am actually, by medical standards, I am still considered that. I am not ziplining anything, guys. That is not necessary in this lifetime. There is no reason. There will be no bungee jumping, no ziplining. Can't do that. Nope, nope, nope. First Costa Rica. I thought it was Kilimanjaro. Actually, it would be Mount Fuji. This ferry is free, Mike. Do you guys want me to put my body mass index? I'll look it up for you and I'll tell you what it is. Because you know me, I'll just tell you everything. I don't care. All right, there's the guy. We got to get ourselves locked in. Oh, he was much softer on this one. Much softer. We're not locked in yet. Now we are. And they're lowering the walkways. We have made it back to Manhattan, folks. They have released us. We are now back in Manhattan from Staten Island. I hope you guys enjoyed. We took the round trip together. Like I said, it's about a 20-25 minute ride, depending on what kind of traffic is in the harbor.
To your left.
Look at all these people. It's all waiting. They're all waiting. It always seems like there's more people on this side waiting to get to that side than the other way around. Maybe they all come in the evening. I don't know. This was fun. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed. But like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed here. Also subscribe to my main channel where you'll find the daily vlog, the daily live that happens all the time. A lot of sass goes on there because you know me, I'm a sassy bitch. Look at that. Did you see the girl's face? She's like, what? Yes, I am. But I want everybody here to have a wonderful Wednesday afternoon. Okay. Let's get downstairs. People get very scared of escalators. Oh, these signs are actually brand new. They just redid those signs. This is the exit. Look at all those people are going up to get on the ship, get on the ferry. We're walking out. We're going to walk straight to the subway. Because that is the easiest way for me to get home. I hope you all enjoyed. I know, very busy here. It's busy, it's New York. This was the Staten Island Ferry. Now you guys know how to do it. Anyway, have a wonderful afternoon. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for subscribing. And until next